Welcome to the third episode of the Ship of Fools podcast. My name is Steven, and this is
Danilo Book.
Yes, Brayden decided to leave the commentary table. I don't know why, but that was his choice, and we're not going to hold him to any dismay of merit because of that.
No, we aren't, and we wish him the absolute best with whatever future endeavors he has.
Which is editing our videos.
Steven and I, we're just gonna keep on it, man.
We're going to keep doing our thing, and yeah, so this episode is a little bit different than usual. We're going to start off by going and basically doing what's known as Billy on the Streets type interview, where we go around and ask people random questions for $1, consisting of
Who was the 4th president of the United States? And who was the 48th president of the United States? For $1, could you name the 4th president of the United States?
Is it Andrew Jackson?
No!
I don't know who it is.
For $1. Oh, yeah, sorry. For $1, could you name the 4th president of the United States?
Dang, I didn't know the question was gonna be this hard. No, I really
Too
can't.
long. Okay, for $1, 4th president of the United States.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Too long.
Yeah. Yo, for $1, can you tell us who the 4th president of the United States was?
I don't know.
Nobody does. Have a good day, buddy.
For $1, can you name me the 4th president of the United States? You?
Abraham Lincoln.
Nah, bro, he was number 16.
Yo, sir. For $1, who was the 4th president of the United States?
James Madison.
You got it correct.
Damn!
Yeah.
Well, here you go, buddy. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thanks for lunch. For $1, who was the 48th president of the United States?
We haven't had one yet.
Nice. Take your dollar and have a great day.
Thanks.
Peasant.
I'm tired of y'all. I really am. Y'all some petty little children. Tell me why we have to open our email in the morning, first thing when we get here, and be flooded with disregard and disrespect from y'all. I mean, as if we don't put our time and effort into this.
Just unchecked negativity spewing from the mouths of our generation's youth. Right here. Subject, stupid podcast. I found the podcast to be extremely dumb. I'd rather shove my hand in the garbage disposal than watch another 5 minutes. I'd rather do literally anything else than put myself through such agonizing boredom again. I give you 0.5 stars because I like that your podcast is so moronic that one of your associates would rather play Minesweeper. P.S. Pete Nelson is dumb. From Anon. That's such disrespect to Pete Nelson. What did Pete Nelson ever do to Anon? Pete Nelson has done nothing except try to make the lives of everybody in America and over the world better.
Who was Pete Nelson?
The Treehouse Man.
Oh yeah,
The Treehouse Man.
yeah. Like I said, I never watched that show.
But I will say, their point about giving 0.5 stars because the podcast is so moronic that Brayden would rather play Minesweeper was a little bit funny, except for the fact that the joke is on them because
There's no Brayden.
there's no Brayden anymore.
There's no Minesweeper. There's no Brayden.
He
there's no
actually
nothing.
he actually issued a statement just the other day to us. Said, if the Ship of Fools goes down in flames, I'm not going down with it. So, as you know, Brayden has essentially jumped the ship. So the joke's on you, Anon, for really not paying attention to the current developments of this podcast. Next one.
Constructive criticism. Before you speak, ask yourself if what you are going to say is true, is kind, is necessary, is helpful. If the answer is no, maybe what you are about to say should be left unsaid. And to be frank, that's nearly 99% of what I say.
Yeah.
So I probably should have never talked.
Yeah.
So for the rest of this episode, I have no sign.
Well, I would say that they have a point. Except, we come up with the questions. We come up with what we're going to say on each podcast before we go into it. And yeah, sure, sometimes it does devolve a little bit, get off the rails, but we're all staying relatively PG-13, TV-14 on a good day, right? There's nothing in here that could potentially offend anybody at all, right? Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Next, horrible podcast. I felt as if I was so bored, I could have cried myself to sleep even faster. I truly wish nothing but the worst for you two. I hope to have neither of you in any of my classes ever again, nor do I hope to see you in the hallways. They should reinstate corporal punishment back into schools just for you two. How Gordon ever okayed this is beyond my comprehension as a physical, mortal being. Have fun in detention, you nerds. This one's actually signed. Regards, what does that say? What does that say?
Tapetio.
Tupetio. Who is Tupetio?
It's kind of petty.
Kind of petty, if you ask me.
Oh,
Who is Tupetio?
Tapetio is the great question.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You know what Tupetio kind of sounds like?
Doofenshmirtz.
No, Tupinio. Remember, we stole his clock. He must have sent this email in retaliation.
Today on the Devious Link channel. Oh, where's the clock at? The clock's up here. Clock. Awesome. There goes the clock. All right, let's go. Have a good day. Yeah. Good rest of your day. All right.
Tupinio's just got it in for us. I guess that's really all there is to it. Tupinio's just got it in for us.
I thought he was our friend,
I
man.
thought he was our friend too. Why could he ever do this? Tupinio, what did we do to you?
I'll give you chocolate.
We'll do anything, man. We want you back in our lives. As a friend, as a close, trusted confidant, as a mate, the first mate on the ship of fools.
You can be, I don't know ship crew names anymore. I need to watch Pirates of the Caribbean again.
Yeah.
I almost said whatever Davy Jones was, but that's kind of an insult. It kind of just kept him stuck to the ship.
At least we're not the ones who don't know how to spell our names correctly. Tupetio.
Order in the Court of Fools. My name is JFK now. I'm kidding. It's still Steven, guys, and we're just wishing you a goodbye on this. Was it the third episode?
Episode 3, and we know it was a little bit different this time around. In the comments, if you could really let us know if you really like this format, if you didn't like it, whatever comments, critiques that you might have, just do not send us any more hate emails, please, or they will get read on the show. And I know that you don't want that at all.
And if you do, go for it.
Go for it. So yeah,
Go for it.
this is the Ship of Fools.
Signing out, or should I say, setting sail.